Hi, Paula, and Helena, and Carolyn, and Chris, and Georgia. I still don't really know how this works. I think you have to shove me to the front or something. So I'm just going to tweet it anyway. Let's see what happens. Fill up the queue. Yeah, I think that's what needs to happen. I'm just going to tweet this and stuff, and then I will probably say, howdy. One sec. Dum 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 dum. Okay. Hey guys! Hello, 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 hello. Or I think most of you have found me now. I think I'm number 2 in the queue. Oh, I'm now featured. There's loads of people joining the broadcast. I don't know what that means. What's happening? Hi! Oh, you're all here now. Yay! I was all spread out. I had like 4 people watching me on one screen and then 7 people watching me on another screen. It was so confusing. Anyway, hello. It seems below there's loads of males broadcasting in shows too. It must be the place for boys. We have Xavier, Ryan, Eric, Samuel, Alexander, that Spanish boy. So if you get bored of me, I'm sure you can go click on one of those as well. Hi, Alicia. Hi, I don't know how to say your name. Diziarisi, Bushra, Shy, Heather, Sophie, Saffron, Sophie again, Lucy, Alex, Lily, Leah, Isabel, Vita, Louise, Paulina, Rebecca, Marissa, Mia, Julia, Megan, Morgan, Emma, Isabella, Nadia, Chanel, Jess, Elena and Erica and Danielle. I'm just going to check my tweet went through. I think it worked. Yay, it worked. How is everyone doing? Y'all good? I'm doing good. Meow, said Bethan, meowing back at you, Bethan. Hey, Shona and Grace. So I've been spending a lot of my day playing Final Fantasy IX, which is very addictive. I just got put in jail by Jason. Stop putting me in jail, Jason. Yeah, I started playing it for I was like, oh, I'll just play like half an hour, and then I ended up playing it for about 6 hours. If you don't know what Final Fantasy IX is, I have a guide. I haven't been using a guide. Well, I've only been looking at the guide after I've done the bit that I've done, just to check I didn't miss anything. But yeah, if you've got a PS3, I would recommend you downloading Final Fantasy 7 or 8 or 9, as they are amazing. The plasma ball also just got moved back into here. If you didn't see my new video, it features one of these beasts. It's still so weird. Oh, it does make your nose smell of the thing. Like, Dan is terrified of this and won't even put his face against it. But I don't mind. I looked it up on the internet, and apparently it's safe so long as you don't smash it with your face. And as I'm not an onyx, I think I should be okay. I don't want to kiss it again because it tastes disgusting. Electric chin. I think nose looks the best. Or if you put your hands like either side, it like kind of fights for the attention of each hand. No, I'll go to this hand. No, I'll go to this hand. No, I'll go to this hand. Oh, okay. Anyway, yeah. Hours of amusement and only £20. When I was little, I remember these cost like £80. Or it must have just been a really expensive shop that I lived near, and I always wanted one. And my mum was like, no way we're paying £80 for something so weird. But 20 quid, I think it's worth 20 quid, definitely. It's an electric lightning maker. I mean, what more could you want in the world? I'm going to play this behind me because I'm just going to get distracted and not read the chat. There you go. You can glance at it lovingly and see if it explodes and kills me. Where's it from, Emily says? Oh, it was just from Amazon. I don't know which seller. I think it was like one of those Amazon Marketplace sellers. But yeah, Amazon, £20. Helena just saw Frozen. I have not seen Frozen, but I hear it's really good. And also the top grossing Disney film of all time now. So I should probably watch it. One of the Frozen songs is in the chart, and it always plays at Radio 1. And having not seen the film, it's very enthusiastic. So when I'm trying to, like, work on what the show is going to be about, and you can hear, "Ah!" That's my impression of the woman that sings the Frozen song, but I'm sure it's a good song. I've actually listened to it. I did have to turn her down a little bit. She's very enthusiastic. All I know about it is there's a snowman that's like half a snowman. Christy learned Newborn on piano, much more productive than me playing Final Fantasy all day. Hello, Alexa. Sorry, I just saw a massive hello in the chat. Darcy said, put the plasma ball in Dan's bed. That would probably be dangerous in case he went to bed and didn't realise and then smashed it and then had to go to hospital with loads of bits of plasma ball in his back. Good prank idea, probably bad on the execution. Cloud of Changes is new here. Join us! Don't worry, the chat may be a bit insane, but we're all pretty nice people, I'd like to think. Maybe there's one serial killer out there, but we won't judge them as long as you haven't killed anyone. Don't kill people! I'm looking at you, serial killer. So January's going past quick. It's the 18th already. Have I used my 18 days of January well? I like to think so. I've sorted out my room. My room's all nice again. Sorted out my YouTube. Like, I organised everything. I kind of know what I'm doing with the year, which is nice. I planned some videos. I made a video. I'm going to make another one. And I'm also following my New Year's resolution of going to the cinema more. So I've seen American Hustle, which was great, and then I might go see Wolf of Wall Street on Monday, hopefully. That's like a 3-hour film. I feel like a 3-hour movie is a bit of a commitment. Like, you have to really want to see that movie. I remember in Return of the King, is that not like 3 hours, 20 minutes? My bum went to sleep, and there was a man snoring behind me. Titanic, Kristen said. Yeah, that is a. You've got to be ill. I only watch Titanic when I'm ill. So if I'm like in bed with the flu or something, you just stick Titanic on and the whole day's used up. I think Titanic might be one of my favourite long movies though. It goes past really quick. The Lego movie, said Rebecca. I saw the trailer, that looks awesome. I really want to see that. I'm not sure it's a cinema film. I could probably watch it on DVD, but I do want to see it. What's on your shirt? It's weird, this one. It's flowers and leopards, or jaguars. I think it's leopards. Leopards are spotty, right? Jaguars are the black ones. Flowers and leopards. Dan and Phil love said, what did you have for breakfast? I had some frosted wheats. I'm addicted to the wheats at the moment, guys. I need some kind of wheat rehab. Hi from Mexico, Robbie. Yes, I've seen Gravity. I thought it was great. I'm very excited by the Oscars this year. I want to try and watch all the Oscar-nominated movies, and some of them look sad. I know 12 Years a Slave is going to be amazing, but is it really something you want to eat popcorn to? Sadness. That's why I'm going to see Wolf of Wall Street instead. Tracy's going to create wheat rehab. I think we need it, definitely. So what I thought we could do with this hour we have together is a Q&A. Let's have some questions and answers, and then we'll do the drawing game later. I know, shaking things up. It's exactly the same as always. So yeah, fire some questions at me. I'll try and answer them and say your names, but I'm sorry if I miss a name because my eyes can't keep up with this insanity. Topics that are banned today are come to my country. That's the only topic that's banned today. Shania just became a fan. Thank you. Someone just asked how they should style their hair. See, I've already missed out the first name. Pigtails. Or a Mohican. Or a pigtails to the side and then a Mohican in the middle. That would be great. Ivy said, have you set anything on fire recently? No! Calcifer has been resurrected. Where is he? I don't know where he is. But he's been resurrected. We got a new Calcifer. I haven't put him in the fire yet. But he is alive and well. I bought it again off Etsy. Do you like pigs? Said Hannah. I do like pigs. I was getting confused earlier because I was looking at pictures of Peppa Pig, which is a UK pig cartoon. And every time I've seen it in the supermarket when they're doing like Peppa Pig promotion, I always get confused because its snout is the wrong perspective. So if that existed in the real world, it would not be right. Look at Peppa Pig's snout. It's just wrong. It's wrong. They drew it wrong. Sorry to go on a Peppa Pig hatred rampage. Abby says, have you watched Black Butler? No, but I have the DVD, so I will watch it at some point. Attack on Titan is amazing. You should all watch that as well. Eyebrows. Yes, I have eyebrows. Natalie said, how do you feel about whales? I've got mixed feelings about whales. I really like them. I want them to live. I want them to exist. But on the second hand, they're really terrifying. They're huge. Like, does anyone ever comprehend how big a whale is? That's a living creature just going about its daily life. Secondly, they're mammals. So they're like one of us in the sea, undercover. What they're going to do, who knows? Thirdly, no one knows where they go in the winter. Where do they go? Who knows? I mean, the sea can't be that big. How did the scientists not know? Can they not just put a tracker on the whale or something? These are some things I don't trust about whales, but I do like them, and I appreciate sharing the world with them. A little bit deep about whales then, jeez. The Fault in Our Stars, said Lizzie. I have not read it. I know there's a movie. I'll try and read it before the movie. Samantha, would you get a puppy-sized lion? No, because it'd probably still rip my throat out. Lions are not cute and cuddly creatures, unfortunately. Lily said there was a sock on your doorstep. Yeah, there's just a blue sock on the doorstep. It looked quite clean, like it'd been worn a few times. But I was just wondering, like, what was the story behind the de-socking? Like, how did that sock get removed? What was going on my doorstep for a sock to come off? What do you guys think? I'd like to know your opinions on that one. A sock ninja. Sock ninja is a good idea. I'm not sure what a sock ninja would do with its life. Manish found you, said Emma, yeah. If you don't know who Manish is, it's from Dan's sexy internet dating video. We accidentally sent a message and our location to someone called Manish. Tiger bread, said Susan, and that's not about the socks. Maybe you just got allowed to send it. Show us the nanoblock Charmander. Oh yeah, me and Dan spent way too long. It was only oh my god, I just knocked its tail off. Wait, all is not lost. Where's the tail gone? I am so clumsy, why do you let me do things, guys? You shouldn't get me to reach for delicate objects. No! It's a Lego thing, so I should be able to find its tail and put it back on. 1 second. This is your fault. This is not my fault. I'm looking down here for the tail. Oh, tail. No, that was not good. Right, I can't find the tail. I think it has gone under the sofa. Or under the wardrobe. Oh, it's it. It's it. Yes. Oh. Okay. Tail is slightly broken. Let's sort this out. Okay, so that's there. And then oh, I'm so nervous about breaking it. And then that there. Yay! Oh wait. Like that. There we go, he has his tail back. All is not lost. I'm so clumsy. We did it! So I will never pick this up again. But yeah, look how cool it is! It took about an hour and a half to build. They give you really complicated instructions because it's all about like building it layer by layer. And each piece is so small. Look, they're really tiny pieces. But I'm really happy with how it turned out. Charmander! So I'm going to carefully place this back on the... What is this called? Shelf. There we go. I've been calling it a wardrobe. What am I on about? What am I on about? What am I on about? I don't know. It's a shelf. It's a bookcase. Yeah, these are all the things that I'm not saying. I said wardrobe. I almost said washing machine. What's wrong with me? I'm having issues today. Do you know when sometimes you just can't grasp words or speech? Hopefully I'll be fixed by tomorrow when I'm on the radio. Anyway, back to the questions, y'all. Your birthday is soon, said Gina. I know, I planned something great. We were all going to go to the theatre, but then the roof collapsed on the theatre, and now we can't go to the theatre. So we're not doing that anymore, which is a shame. So I need to still work out what I'm doing with my family. Something cool in London, because they're coming down from the north. And I have to sell London as a happy and nice place, because my mum's always like, I miss you, I'm in the north, I want to come. That's not my mum's voice, but she's like, I miss you, so I hope London is nice, so I have to prove that London's nice. It's so hard being a host for something, like you being in charge of what the plan is. I think everyone else should decide, because it's my birthday. You know, I just like see what happens. Probably go for a nice meal. Can't really play Cards Against Humanity with your parents, can you? Charlie said, what's the last thing you ate? I ate some tiger bread, which I tweeted about as well. If you don't know what tiger bread is, it's the nicest bread in the world. Apparently they don't really sell it in America, which is why everyone was confused. It has another name, actually. Let me Google that for you. Tiger bread. It's known as Dutch Crunch in the USA, which I'll have to say is a worse name than tiger bread. It's the ultimate bread, said Victoria. Yeah, it's really good. I had, Dutch Crunch. I had that with some Spanish meats and rocket salad and butter and salt and pepper. It's kind of the ultimate sandwich, if you ask me. The corner shop does like a Spanish meat selection, so it's like chorizo and some other Jamie said, what's your favourite TV show? My favourite TV show is Buffy the Vampire Slayer, obviously, and Lost. But what I'm watching at the moment, I'm watching Ouran High School Host Club, which is amazing. I didn't think I was going to like it. Like, the first 3 or 4 episodes, I was like, I'm not going to like this. But now I'm really into it. It's really, really good. I love Ouran, said Layla. I'm sad because I've nearly finished it. Honey Senpai. I'm learning so much about Japanese language and culture from it as well. I know that's not specifically the Japanese culture because it's so exaggerated, but just like the whole thing about saying senpai and different concepts I didn't know about before. I love that show, said Alyssa. I'm watching it in the Japanese with the subtitles. I found the American voices to be kind of annoying, and I think because it's such a Japanese show, it's important to watch it in Japanese. I wish I understood Japanese. Are you normal, said Laisha. No one's really normal. Sherlock, said Christina. It's over before it started. I love Sherlock, and I really enjoyed the new series. I just wish there was like 6 episodes, because it takes me like a while to get into the swing of watching it, and that's usually by episode 2. Like halfway through episode 2, I'm like, oh yeah, Sherlock's back, I remember this is great, and then now it's over. So I wish there was 6. I wish there was 6. Elizabeth said, you're very pretty. Oh, thanks, Elizabeth. That's the prettiest face I can do for you. Just for you. What's with me in the American accent? I'm really annoying today, sorry. It's because I've had too many chocolates and coffees, I think. Just for you. You make me happy, said Alik. Thanks! Wow, we've got quite a lot of people here. If you're new to the YouNow club, all you need to do is sign in up there somewhere with Facebook and press fan, which is that button there. Fan. If you press that, 2 things will happen. 1, there's a 10% chance you'll turn into a robot hedgehog, which is kind of awkward. But secondly, if you press fan, then you'll be entered into every giveaway I do. And I'm doing a giveaway next YouNow session. Might be next week, might be the week after. So if you do that now, you will be in with a chance of winning a Dan and Phil poster, or maybe a t-shirt. I haven't decided what I'm giving away yet. So I'll thank some fans now. Tara, Isabella, Carolina, quick, press it now. And then I'll thank you. Paulina, if you're already a fan, then you can win. Olivia's already got her signed poster and cried. My poster came, said Shona. Yeah, if you are in the UK, if you hover your mouse over my face, tickle my nose, you'll see a button about there saying sign posters. If you click that, you can see where you can buy the Dan and Phil signed poster. Unfortunately, it's just for the UK at the moment. But we'll see what happens this year. We may be expanding. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? There's a lot of talks about it happening, but we're not sure what we're doing yet. Get a haircut, said Michelle. I kind of need one. This bit is a bit long now. After my hairdresser's wife cut my hair, which is weird. Fabrice has a wife. If it's not loading, it's because I've just sent far too many people to click the button at the same time. So if you give it like another half an hour or something, it's just danandphilshop.com. Don't get a haircut, said Ruby. Problem with my hair is everyone likes the length, but if I don't get it cut, it's just going to keep mushrooming out like this. So it'll have the cool emo-y swishy fringe, but then it's just going to be like, hey guys, I'm a giant mushroom head. So I do need to get it cut, even if it's just to thin it out. I hate the thinning out scissors. They've got these special scissors that thin out your hair, and they just like slice into your hair, but then it doesn't all go away. I really don't trust them. I think one day it's just going to go bald. Mushroom head. Where's Dan? He is editing his trailer, which is going to go up tonight. I have authority to say that, I think. Don't kill me if it doesn't go up tonight. I feature in it. I've got a little vocal cameo. No spoilers. So you'll get to hear my soothing voice at the start of the trailer. In a world where Dan is not on fire. That's not what I say. It's not as epic as that. Thanks for becoming a fan, Sam. You, that's an interesting surname. Ultimate. The Ultimate Sam. Jenny said over 4,000 people are watching. Yeah, I feel a little bit self-conscious for smashing the Charmander's tail off in front of you all. Jeez. Need to decide what my next video is going to be. Got a few ideas. Is there anything you'd like to see from me? That's always a question that you shouldn't ask. You should always ask what you want to make. But I'm also interested in what you guys like. Your butt. Butts. I'm not making a video about my butt, guys. Baking? Not baking yet. I'd like to make another chat logs video this year, but I don't think it'll be the next one. Butts and baking. Okay, I'll bake some cakes in the shape of butts, okay? I'm not going to do that, but in an ideal universe, that's what you'd want. Okay, that's what this survey has told me. Baking butts. Thanks, guys. That was a weird yawn. Oh, I forgot to say, like, there was an outtake of my video, which I didn't put in because it was a bit long. But if you put a light bulb against one of these things, it lights up. Watch this. Wait. What? 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 So weird. What is happening? Why is that a thing? See? Off. On. It's better with the lights off. I just don't want to get up and turn the light off. So weird. All the possibilities. I just wanted to make sure it was on the shelf. If I had smashed that in the live show, that would be so embarrassing. Science is weird, man, said Jessica. I want a plasma ball now. Do you reckon that video, like, increased the purchase of plasma balls across the UK and the world? Slightly. All the people that make them must have been like, what is happening? Okay, back to the questions. Come on, fire them at me. Into my eyes. American Horror Story flashback. Someone just said I was prettier than Sarah Michelle Gellar. Pah! Is what I say to that. Pah! How are you, said Carmela. I'm good. I'm enjoying this YouNow. Favourite anime, said I. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Also, Sword Art Online is great. Favourite Harry Potter character? That's a really tough one. Probably Harry himself, which is a very boring answer. I like Bellatrix for her crazy evilness. I also like Hermione. Make a weird face, said Alana. There you go. Howl's Moving Castle is also a brilliant anime. I think that I was thinking of anime series rather than a movie. Laughing yoga, said Alice. Yeah, me and Dan did our happiness documentary, so I hope you guys listened, and if you did, you enjoyed it. And part of that was we did laughter yoga with some weird woman on Skype. I don't know who she was. Sorry for calling you weird. You were weird, lady. She was nice. I always go to call people weird when they're not even weird. Anyway, she was a bit, because she was a laughing yoga teacher. Yeah, she taught us how to do laughter yoga, which was kind of awkward and fun at the same time. Involving the milkshake laugh, which I'm not going to repeat again. But if you want to do a little bit of laughter yoga, just breathe in with me now. And breathe out. And then breathe in. And on this out, you're going to go, ho, 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 ho. Ready? Ho, 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 ho. And then, ha, 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 ha. And if you do that eventually, you realize you sound so ridiculous that you give yourself abs. That's the point of laughter yoga. Give yourself abs by laughing. Unfortunately, I am just too ripped to even do it. But it's good for the rest of you. Kidding. Okay, everyone go grab a pen and paper. Or as they say in Australia, a pen and paper. As we're going to play the drawing game at 1:30. I just want to give you a pre-warning, because everyone's like, you never give me enough warning, I need to get my pen and papers. So go do that, y'all. While you're doing that, you can ask me a couple more questions, maybe. That might be nice. Bacon, said Leslie. Start the bacon apocalypse again. Why are you so hyper, said Korean? I don't know. It's because I haven't been outside. I've got energy to waste. Should go for a run or something. Buy a treadmill. Buy a jet ski. Do some sit-ups. The bacon apocalypse has started again. Oh no. Oh no. Guys. Guys. Juliet gave me bacon. Sarah gave me bacon. Cartoon Freak. Can I give myself bacon? No, I can't give myself bacon. I wonder how much bacon is being digitally transferred across the internet right now. Maybe it's going to become the new currency like bitcoins. As we wait for the bacon to subside, like a tidal wave of bacon, make sure you have your pen and paper ready. I'm just going to get mine. Why did I have to mention the bacon apocalypse? Previous creatures that we have created together. There's Dan's Augustine, proudly in the gallery. That was a good one. There was a Halloween one. Gregory, I think it was. Okay, enough bacon. Chill with the bacon. Kevin Bacon. Get ready to give me some instructions as we're going to do the drawing game. Get your pen and papers ready. Or get onto Microsoft Paint or Apple Paint, I don't know. So first of all, I need the shape of the head, which I don't want to be bacon shaped. So give me a head that's not bacon. Here we go, here we go. Francesca said pineapple, Indy said snowman, Beth said heart, Emma said butt, Kato said butt, Julia said butt. It's just butts and bacon with you guys today. Okay, it's going to be a butt-shaped head. The poor creature is going to be in the shape of a butt, but okay, let's do this. So there's not one to show your family. Okay. I've drawn kind of a butt, it's rather square. We're doing kind of a square butt shape. Right. Now what kind of eyes on this butt face? It's Jake from Adventure Time's butt. Anime eyes, cheese eyes, lemon eyes, squid eyes, demon eyes, sexy eyes, kitten eyes, anime eyes. Let's go with anime eyes on our butt. If you don't know how to draw anime eyes, they're just really big and kind of square. Okay, I've done the anime eyes. Kind of went wrong. Now we need a nose. Anime eyes, so big, like, think of Ash from Pokemon. Oops. A flower nose, said Neve. A pizza nose. A bacon nose. A poop nose. A triangle nose. A dog nose. A banana nose. A cat nose. A shark nose. A bow tie nose, said Ezra. Let's try that, a bow tie nose. So I'm going to do like the nostrils in the middle of the bow tie, I think. Okay, bow tie nose has done. I've done stripes on my bow tie. You can do whatever you want. Now what kind of mouth? A fish mouth. A horse mouth from Holly. Eve said mine looks like the front of a helicopter. A cake. A Jack Skellington mouth, said Izzy. A creepy smile. A vampire mouth, said Desi. I like vampire mouth for this one, I think. Let's do a vampire mouth. I've done the mouth on one of the butt cheeks, and now it looks kind of weird. Never mind. Okay. Now what kind of hair? Holy crisp, said Virginia. Bacon hair, said Alex. Spaghetti hair. Harry Styles. Afro. It's been a while since we've had a good afro. Pagan wants an afro. Okay, let's give it an afro. Which is kind of Harry Styles-esque as well. Okay, there's my butt with an afro. Okay, now what kind of ears? Stars, said Isabel. Cat ears. Cucumber ears. Elf ears. Banana. Giraffe ears. I don't know what giraffe ears are like. Lemon ears, said Haley. Let's go with lemon ears. Okay, and now what kind of body? This looks so stupid. A car tire body, said Chanel. A horse body, said Imogen. A hamster body, said Anna. A squirrel body, said the fandom hippo. Yeah, give it the body of a squirrel. My squirrel tail looks a bit weird. I did the squirrel tail. Okay. Now what other features do you want to add? Imogen said it needs a unicorn horn. Okay, let's add that in. Oops. Freckles, said Cloud of Changes and Mazu. A Lord of the Ring ring. Put that on his finger. Bat wings. Add some bat wings. It's scarily cute, says someone. One more thing that we can add. Sorry, my chat just froze. I'm just waiting for it to come back. A sword, said Mac. Okay, give it a sword. It's going to battle. And it is complete! Yay! Okay, this is so bad. Here's mine. So, we have a butt face, anime eyes, a bow tie nose, vampire teeth, lemon ears, afro, unicorn horn, the worst squirrel body of all time, bat wings, the Lord of the Ring ring, and a sword. It's so beautiful, said Emily. Cute, said Hannah. I don't think anything with a butt face would end up looking cute. I think it's the anime eyes, to be honest. Mine's so different, said Tiana. It's kind of cute, said Ashley. Selena said it's pretty. It's gorgeous. It's perfect, said Katie. Okay, what shall we call it is the question. Send me your name suggestions. I'd like to combine the words butt and squirrel, maybe. Magnificent. It looks like my brother. Name it Buttface. Is that not harsh? Bacon Butt? Squirrette? Geronimo? Sir Farts a lot, said Sophie. George. Squibbut. Buttquirrel. Okay, there we go. That's all I wanted. Buttquirrel. With 2 T's. Buttquirrel. I hope we're all proud of that creation. Sophia said it should have been Lord of the Butts. Maybe that could be his official title, Lord of the Butts. Buttquirrel. Great. Feel free to tweet me with your buttquirrels that you drew on the computer, or take a picture of the one you drew on paper, and I'll have a look at I'll have a look through those in a minute. That was fun. I think the drawing game is secretly my favourite part, as my parents would never play Pictionary with me. It's disturbingly beautiful, said Lisa. How are you all feeling about the ones you drew? It's a masterpiece. Can we do it again, said Kirsty? Oh, you'll have to wait till next week, Kirsty. Only one creature is created per week. I might open an art gallery at some point. Jessica's slightly disturbed. Buttquirrel. It's not Buttsquirrel, it's Buttquirrel. Is it? Yeah, Buttquirrel. Frankly, I'm shocked, said Skylar. I'm sorry. Butt should not be used as a face. Horrible, said Chloe. It's your fault, guys. You suggested the butt. You were talking about the butts. It's the next Van Gogh. Okay, let me go have a look at your artistic creations. 1 second as I load Twitter. And looking at Stay Cloudy Girls. You drew it on your elbow. That's some dedication. Okay, you're getting a favourite. Toucan. It's pretty cute. Rebecca Cox. It also looks like it's a mum. Becky Cox. Tips, yours is really cute. The butt chin. Taylor is here. Hot. Oh, these are amazing. Roxy hates you. Sad Lester. Surprisingly cute, to be honest. Oh, I like that one. I'm going to retweet that one. Extra points to the afro. Retweeted. Sad_Lester. Thanks, guys, for playing. I'll have a look through Tumblr later as well. Sam's mum walked in while she was drawing butt quirrell and then walked out looking disturbed. At least I assumed Sam was a girl. Could have been a boy. Shouldn't be so namist. Blair, my computer is stupid and I can't hear you. Maybe try headphones? Perhaps. Hector's watching at 3 AM in China. Hello, China! I'd like to visit China. So, drawing game is complete, but quirrell has been put to the side. Let's ask some more questions, or I'll answer some more questions, while fondling the plasma ball. Oh, it smells so bad. Apparently that's ozone, someone told me on Twitter. And that's not meant to be good for you, so maybe I shouldn't put that on my nose. No zone. You hear it, it's screaming. What happens if I put it on the webcam? Is it going to break my computer? Farewell, sweet friends. Whoa! Whoa, that looks so cool. Are you seeing into a different dimension right now? Choo, choo, choo. Okay, I'm scared I'm going to break my computer. I'll stop doing that. Oh, it's made my mouse freak out. Oh no. Oh wait. Guys. It's made my mouse freak out. Okay, if you have a plasma ball, don't press it against your computer. My mouse is returning to normal. Okay, let's move it away. And that's why you don't give things to Phil. Oh, my mouse is back now. Gee, it was like, I was so scared then. I was trying to keep calm because I didn't want to break my computer in front of you guys, but my mouse was like moving by itself. Okay. Keep it away from your computers. Ask me some questions now. As I return to the fetal position. Bum 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 bum. Phil, what kind of camera do you have? A Canon 60D. That's the one I'd recommend to you. I've also got a 5D. 2 Canon cameras. The 60D stopped working, unfortunately. $60D is good for YouTubers because it's got a flippy screen, so you can see yourself when you're talking. Where'd you get your shirt? I think this is an All Saints shirt. It's like my only shirt from All Saints. It was in the sale and I liked it. Probably because it had animals on it. Kiss your webcam, please. No, because it's just been covered in electricity. So happy my mouse is working again. That was such a stupid idea. I'm such a good example of someone that has stupid ideas and doesn't think about the consequences. So I was like, sure, I'll put this electromagnetic machine against my computer without thinking about it. And then now, in retrospect, I'm like, why did I do that? No one would do that. We are the same, said Selena. Show us your bat t-shirt. It's in my bedroom. And you saw it in my video. I hope. If you haven't seen my new video, it's down there in the YouTube button. YouTube button. What would you be if you weren't a YouTuber? I would probably be a weatherman, as that was my dream as a child. And in the East, it will be tornadoing. So don't go to the East. I saw the video of you as a weatherman. Yeah, I have been in a weather studio, and it was fun. It's quite confusing because you've got to do things backwards. So if you go there, the East is actually there. Do you like bacon? Yes. I like smoky bacon, but it makes the kitchen smell of bacon for like 10 years. You should call Dan. No, he's in the editing zone. You can't interrupt someone in the editing zone. What happened to Calcifer? If you weren't watching last live show, I explained what happened. Basically, I set fire to Dan's plushie fire. I set fire to a plushie fire. Might have been the first time that's happened in the world. If you want to be an alien, I'd like to meet an alien. I do believe there are aliens out there. Somewhere. If the universe is infinite, why should we be the only creatures? What colour are your boxes? I think they're blue today. I will not be showing them. Say plushie again. Plushie. Weirdest name, said Rachel. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Which name do I find the weirdest? Voldemort. If anyone called their child Voldemort, I'd be worried. What's your idea about giraffes? I think they're amazing. They're probably aliens because no other animal looks like that, really. I am Voldemort, said Ellie. I'm sorry I insulted your heritage. Will you own a giraffe? No, they look like they take a lot of work even. Favorite color eyes? I really like blue eyes. Blue eyes are the rarest color eyes, did you know? I have blue eyes. I have blue eyes. I mean, eyes are pretty cool anyway. Like, any color eye looks cool if you take a picture close up. I like, with my eyes, they change color slightly in different lights. So that's why in some videos they'll look blue and some videos they'll look green. On this webcam, they're probably like really green. Yeah. All people with blue eyes are related. Apparently they're dying out slightly as well. And everyone's eyes are just going to blend into each other eventually. Giraffes do not exist. They must be robots. Do you know, my entire family was convinced by this man that the animal kingdom of Disney, every animal was a robot. So we didn't go for like 3 years because my dad was like, I'm not paying $200 to see a bunch of robots. And then we asked someone else, and they're like, no, there's actual animals there. I don't know who told you this. So my dad got trolled by some cleaner who told him they were all robots. Cows or pigs, said Katie. Slightly veering towards pigs. Emily worked at Animal Kingdom, and that is not true. No, I have been. I've seen the real animals. We just didn't go for a while because we thought they were robots. That's quite funny, isn't it? Will we go on Omegle after? No, I don't want to send you all to Omegle. It's full of naked men. You don't need that. I would do it if there was like a version where I'm not sending someone who's potentially 6 to a naked fat man. Because anyone could be on Twitter, you know? I could be followed by a 4-year-old with her first iPad or something. Will you adopt a calf? I've adopted a monkey someone gave me last VidCon. The adoption certificate's in the toilet, so whenever someone goes for a wee, they see the monkey adoption certificate. Will you adopt me, said Georgina. I would, but I'd probably not have time to look after you properly, and then you'd live off popcorn, and then badness would happen as you'd get taken away from me. Just wouldn't work out, Georgina. Have you watched Bleach? Isn't there like 17,000 episodes? That's probably why I haven't watched Bleach. Do you like astrology? Yeah, when I was a Cub Scout, I did the astrology badge because I was super cool. I was a beaver originally. In England, there's the beavers and then the Cub Scouts and then the Scouts. And I was a beaver the whole time, graduated from beavership. Cub Scout for a month and then I left. So I didn't like any of the people there. They were mean to me. So I didn't like playing football. So rather than playing TIG, they like escalated it to football and I was like, okay, time to go. I was in Cubs. Favourite SpongeBob character is Patrick. I'm rubbish at sports, said Shannon. Don't worry, if you hate PE, it'll be over faster than you know. I was so happy when I went to sixth form college and there was no more PE. I was like, yes, this is the best 2 years ever. Someone just said brownies into the chat, now I want to eat a brownie. I still can't believe I pressed that electric thing against the webcam. Halloween graveyard, yeah, the Halloween brownie graveyard was a highlight of my life. Sandra baked brownies last night. Stop making me hungry with brownies. What am I eating tonight? Thai something. I had chicken tikka masala last night, which was great. I made it. I didn't make the sauce myself, but I bought the sauce and put it on chicken. It wasn't a takeaway. Well, nice. Yum, said Victoria. Let's not make each other hungry. It's a bad, bad spiral of events. Are you Asian? No. I am a mixture of Northern and Southern British. So you've got one set of family from the north and one from the south. So basically I'm just a blend of those two. Everyone says I'm a lot more like my mum than my dad though. So I'm probably mostly Northern, as she is Northern. Are you afraid of feet? Not really. I try not to show them on the internet. Hug me! Jessica's got Oreos. Whoop! I'll share some Oreos with you, please. Basically, I'll steal the Oreos off you, and you have no choice. Popcorn machine has revolutionized my life, by the way. So good. It's not as flavorful as microwave popcorn, so you've got to put your own sprinkles on. And I bought some butter sprinkles, and they taste kind of gross, so I have to find the ultimate sprinkles, but I'm loving the popcorn. At the moment, I'm just sprinkling a bit of salt and sugar onto it. It's like sweet and salty. That was disturbing, I'm sorry. What was the most fun video you've ever made, said Tara? I really like doing the photo booth challenge on Dan Is Not On Fire's channel. The charades with Louise was really fun as well. I think I like the collab ones because they're a lot more like you're just chatting to someone rather than talking to yourself by yourself. That's the best video ever, said Ray. Yeah! I wish you could do photo booth effects on this. But alas, you cannot. I have been to Cornwall. I went to Falmouth. The Voice is on, yo! Yeah, I'm going to go in a sec. Not to watch The Voice, but I'm hungry after talking about popcorn and tikka masala. So before I leave, firstly, if you've just joined, make sure you sign in with Facebook up there and press become a fan, as then you'll be entered into all my giveaways. Do it! Do it! Katie's like, don't go. I'll stay till the hour is up. How about that? Emily, thanks for becoming a fan. Bethany, thanks for becoming a fan. There's going to be a giveaway next week, so if you're not here next week, you'll have already entered. And if you're already a fan, then thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah! Laura said, please do a 3 minutes of randomness video. Most of my videos are just 3 minutes of randomness, to be honest. Random! I don't use the word random much anymore. I feel like the word has passed. That's so random. Georgina said, you have a nice face. Thanks, Georgina. Random unicorns. Sing. Oh. Alex said, can fans who are already fans win the prize? Yes. I get YouNow to choose it. They've got like a random user generator or something. That was opera. Amazing, said Jade. Thanks. I could be a baritone opera singer. Do you like Adventure Time? Yeah, but I need to catch up with it. I am a bit behind. Caitlin's off to watch The Voice. Bye, Caitlin. Lol, your voice. That voice, said Patricia. Oh, oh, oh. I was singing the Trollolol song. So powerful, said Emily. Would you come see me if I did an opera show? Could I sell out the Royal Albert Hall? Would you come listen? Would you buy tickets? Of course, said Emma. I would. Yeah, Alana said. Yeah. Oh, great, okay. Well, there's the plan for 2014. I'm going to quit YouTube and be an opera singer. It's your fault. No, maybe not. I don't think it's my calling. Also, if I talk for too long, like even with a YouNow or the radio show, I lose my voice really easily. So I'd probably do one show and then I'd be like, hello, I used to sing before the incident. What do you reckon my stage name should be? Someone just asked me that. If I was an opera singer, what should I call myself? Phil Stryker, The Sing-a-thon, Phil Bob, Voldemort, Mr. Amazing Philly, Ricky Blitz, Phil Stryker, definitely Ricky Blitz. I think Ricky Blitz is the one, yeah? Phil Paparotti, Phil Mort, Sir Phil. The Philtum of the Opera, said Marika. I like that one. The Ultimos, Phil Direction. Okay. I'll keep all those in mind as I'm creating my album. Aston said penguins have knees. I hope that is a fact and you haven't just trolled us with that one. The Philosopher, I like that one too. Big Time Phil. Okay, the names can stop. I think we have time for maybe 3 more questions before I fade away. I'm not actually real, I'm actually a digital recreation of Phil. Phil only existed in the 1700s. Best part about being a YouTuber, you guys! Seeing all the nice comments on my videos and knowing that people watch them and like them. So thanks for that. You don't exist? No, it's true. I'm not here right now. I'm just binary code. Do you like the Arctic Monkeys? Yes. Have you ever seen Sex in the City? No. Well, yeah, I've watched like 1 episode. I never watched the whole thing. Nicole said, thank you for tweeting me the other day. I cried. You're welcome. If you're not following me on Twitter, it's @AmazingPhil. It's right there. Just because I tweet people all the time. So some of you might have come from Facebook, but I'm much better at tweeting than I'm at Facebooking. Make a pigeon noise. Louis Tomlinson is watching. No, he isn't. I'm sure if he is, he would appreciate my pigeon noises. Sing at the Brit Awards, said Luna. I don't think they'd let me. I think I'd probably get kicked off the stage. And finally, what's our final question going to be? Bark like a dog. No, that's not really a question, is it? What's your greatest fear? Said Bridget. Deep water. I don't like the sea. It scares me. I don't want to drown. I don't trust the whales. I don't trust what's down there. and I don't like scuba equipment, and I don't like flippers or masks or snorkels. I just freak out because I can't breathe properly. And yeah, so I try not to go too deep into the water. I can swim in the sea, I just don't like dive down or swim too far out. And that is it. I'm going to head off now. So as I said before, if you haven't already, click sign in with Facebook and click become a fan, and then you'll be in my next giveaway next week. If it's next week, probably next week. Also, sign posters are in the Dan and Phil shop. If you hover over my face, is the sign posters button right there. It's danandphilshop.com. And I will see you tomorrow on the radio show, hopefully, which should be Foon. Bye, Andrea and Saskia and Laura and Caitlin and Emma and Hannah and Lena and Imi and Nicola and Dylan and Miha and Helena and Camilla and Lucy and Tiana and Lizzie and Jenna. It's been a fun live show. I've had a nice time. I hope you've had a nice time too. Bye to everyone and their mums. I will see you soon. Bye Sophie and Christine and Madeline and Katie and Giselle and Caris and Laura and Jade and Leanne.